Hey man, what it is? This is Deem, and I am your host, and this is By Any Means. There go the Cash App, $ Dean by any means. There go the PayPal at Dean by any means. Y'all already know what I'm about to say. I don't care if you leave $1, $10, $1,000. It's much, much, much appreciated. Hold on, y'all. Hey, Frank Martin, I know you ain't Flinch, man. Frank Martin, we gotta talk. Hey, that was a bad joint. Hey, Frank, that was a bad joint, my Brody. Hey, Frank, you put out, I'm using Detroit language right now. Frank, the play, you put it right all the way on the floor, my guy. You put it on the floor, my guy. Lord, let's talk about it. Yo, I want to tell y'all, man, if you're not from the streets, you're not from the hood. Anybody from any hood, it don't matter what hood you from in America. Here go rule number one in the streets. When a guy is trying to truly test your G. Let's talk about it, y'all. Y'all know where I'm going at with this, right? If you understand, type understand. Y'all know where I'm going at with this, right? When you flinch at somebody and y'all got a heated one-on-one, we face to face, yeah, like Charleston White be saying, okay? When that happens, right, and a guy flinches at you and you react a certain way, everybody know what it is after that now, don't we? Yo, I know I said I got this fight going around, and I was not expecting Gervonta Davis to act like that. That's why he probably ain't come to the grand arrivals. That boy was looked like he was on an Adderall. You understand what I'm saying? Gervonta Davis was a pit bull off the leash in this press conference, to say the least. I mean, Devin and Ryan press conference was hilarious. I didn't think it could get more hilarious than that. But Gervonta Davis and Frank Martin press conference just had too many gems. I mean, y'all, Gervonta Davis was just, he would not even, the guy that was announcing, y'all, couldn't even do his job because Tank and Frank is barking the whole time at each other. The guy talking, both of them is pushing their heads back to talk to each other, and all you hear is whispers in the back. You can't even focus on the guy. The guy kept saying, yeah, do y'all want to elaborate what y'all talking about over there? Frank, that was a bad joint, Frank. Frank, your body language, you wasn't standing, he face to face with you, and you ain't never turned to him, like you just let him bully you up there. All right, one of my subscribers said it. I'm gonna say it, man. You just let the man bully you up there, Frank. What's up, my G? That's not how people from Detroit act. Shout out to my guys from Detroit. I don't know Detroit players to be acting like that, Frank. I'm just saying, my guy, that was a bad joint, brother. You gotta get it together. You hear what I'm saying? I'm sorry. You gotta get it together, Brody. There ain't no way. Ain't no grown man. I don't care if you Dwayne or Rock Johnson. You ain't gonna be in my face like that. If you a super cock diesel person, guess what you can't do? You can't lift weights with your neck. Chop to the Adam's apple. You understand what I'm saying? You know that head butt. I mean a real one where my head is directly at your face. I'm not even doing a forehead Tyson Fury dad head, but you getting the sonic boom here head butt. Listen here, man. One thing my daddy always told me, you can't lift weights with your chin. And I seen too, you seen with that little young boy, you seen with the skinny short dude did the Suge Knight. Suge Knight, every bit of 6'3", 270. The little boy, he ain't a little boy. I don't want to call him that. He was a grown man. But he wasn't no big guy, hitting with that book bot, and he went down. You hear what I'm talking about? Listen here, Frank. He punked you out in front of the world, my guy. You gotta get your lick back. I did not like your body language. I was giving you the benefit of the doubt. All the other YouTube streets and YouTube channels was saying you're looking finicky, my guy. Then they were saying this, my guy. This was Dean. Dean, I was holding you down, Brody. I was like, listen here, man. Frank, man, that's my guy. I don't think he was scared or nothing like that. I just think he a little nervous, and he don't talk that much anyway. What you did when Gervonta Davis flinched at you, my G, because when I clicked on the press conference, you know how you could see the comments. You ain't even got to be on you on the video, But unless you full screen it, you could see like the top comments. The top comment was, I know Frank ain't fly. Frank flinched too hard for my liking or something like that. Somebody said. I was waiting to see what they was talking about, and then I seen what they was talking about. Let me sip this Pepsi. Oh, hey Frank. Listen here, bro. Yeah, bro, that was a bad joint, Brody. I'm gonna keep saying that. And Philly, when somebody tell you that's a bad joint, it's like it's bad. When we say bad joint, that's bad and kinda embarrassing. It ain't just bad. Like we not even gonna use that if something bad happened. We gonna just say that's crazy, or man, that's the other word. But when we tell you that's a bad joint, that's like when you buy a pack of backwoods. Yo, when you buy a pack of backwoods and it's crinkly, I'm talking about you pull it out, leaves fly everywhere. You understand? That's a bad joint. Say it with Frank. Not a bad joint as far as like a chick, because we might say that that's a bad joint too. But in that situation, when I say it like this, that's a bad John, Brody. It's all over for you, my guy. I did not like what I seen, man. Detroit players don't act like that. I'm sorry, you might be from the suburbs, like Gervonta was saying, because dudes from Detroit that I know, they on. Listen, man, it's on the flow. I'm gonna say it how they say it. It's on the flow. That's all I'm saying, my guy. I used to shout out to my man Vizo. You hear what I'm saying? I don't know, man. I did not like that. I know a lot of people from Detroit is not going to like that, and that's why I'm speaking up for them. And I ain't from Detroit, but shout out to the D. You hear what I'm saying? No Devin. It's sad, man. It was just bad, Brody, because you don't do that. You didn't even face the man. Like anybody who could really good at reading body language, especially if you was in the streets and things, like you ain't got to be in the streets to read body language. But I'm just saying in the streets, you really need to know to read body language for reasons y'all understand. Okay. I just didn't like it, man, from no standpoint. I like what Frank was saying back. He was standing on business in that way. I'm not going to act like Frank wasn't standing on business when it came to like how he feel and what he think or none of that. Like he wasn't shy or scared to speak. He actually spoke a lot. But Gervonta Davis was hilarious, y'all. Oh my God. Gervonta was in his bag. He's hungry. You could just tell, like, and I didn't know he ain't like Frank Martin as much as he did. See, that's the caveat I didn't have in there. And then Tank and Earl started going at it. I'm not gonna lie, Gervonta. You was a little fidgety when Earl started speaking. I'm just saying, Gervonta, you look like you ain't Earl pressed you, my guy. I'm gonna keep it all the way 100. Tank. Earl pressed you, my guy. Like, yo, Earl said, man, out of nowhere, Tank and Frank going at it. Out of nowhere, Earl just say, man, shut yo up, man. You talk too much. Yo, I started crying. Yo, I started hollering, man. He was like, you don't fight nobody. Earl started coming at Tank crazy. I was like, oh, they really kind of might them fell out about this Frank Martin stuff. Like, it's crazy, bro. Because I was not expecting it. Like, Earl was just sitting in the cut. Derek James ain't even really say nothing. Earl just couldn't take it no more. I guess that's his man's, the guy he promoting. He looked like you're not going to get up here and tarnish my brand. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to stand with my guy. And this is why I like Earl Spence, dog. I am not going to lie. Like, that's why I like Earl Spence, man. Like, he stood on business for real. Like, shout out to him. He wasn't on turkey time at all. But Gervonta Davis was out of pocket. Like, I'm not going to cap. Like, Gervonta Davis was literally he just a bad kid. And shout out to my man, Chris Trucker, man. Because Chris always told me that, like, yo, bro, Tank was just a bad kid. Like, not bad. Like, he was genuine and nice to people. But he just like being in the mix, man, with certain things, man. So, he'll terrorize you, man. He's a little terrorizer. We all know them little kids like Tank in our neighborhood. Like little Johnny, man, yo, chill out, man. Go home, man, before I go tell your mom, man, you around here wilding. Like, y'all, we all know those little kids around the way. So it's just funny, man, to just see that. And Coach Colin Ford was trying his hardest, like, to be serious and professional, but none of that was working. Coach Kyle was like, see, y'all mad that he's speaking now, but remember, I couldn't get a word out of him. Take on say that's because Floyd was talking too much. Hey yo, Gervonta is a nut, dog. Yo, that's because Floyd was talking too much. I was just not expecting. Like that version of Gervonta, I love that. Like he gonna get under anybody's skin. Like, could you imagine him and Devin and Shakur Prescott? Oh Lord, him and Teofimo Lopez press conference. Lord have mercy. Oh, so we got some good stuff to look forward to in the future. I'm just telling you. Tank was on one. Frank flinched up. And we all know in the streets, we do that move on purpose. Why do we do that? Anybody from the hood, let's talk, man. Everybody from the hood, man, let's talk, man. You know what Tank did, right? I ain't gotta, right, right, right. Yeah, that's all I'm going to say. Right. Yeah, yeah, Frank. That was bad, John, Birdie. Like you gotta get it together. You looking a little finicky, a little fidgety. You looking a little frail up there. You looking a little nervous, a little more nervous than for my liking. Frank, you can't take Frank. Listen here, man. I'm gonna tell you straight up, my G. Uh, you can't be on turkey time when you go in there. You cannot be on turkey time when you go in there. You gotta go in there, and you can't be lacking them early rounds, Brody. I'm gonna just be honest with you, Brody. Like you gotta put your foot on the gas against Tank. You can't wait for Tank. You gotta. I forgot who else. Somebody else said those same things. They was getting interviewed, I believe, on YSL Media, and they said them same things. But these are things I've been telling y'all. Like Frank, you can't. You can't. They asked Frank Martin how this fight going to end. And he talking about something. It's going to go how he wanted to go. It's going to go how Tank wanted to go. No, bro, that is not the right answer. I don't like that answer, Frank. It's not you going to wait on Tank. No, you're going to get knocked out doing that, sir. No, you got to show Tank something. You got to show him something that he hasn't seen. You say you're going to show him something he hasn't seen, then you can't sit up there and say the fight going to go the way he wanted to go. If it go the way he wanted to go, you going to get knocked out. If you let him sit on his back foot, be patient, hold you, push you back, y'all jab it out, little punches here and there, but then he just wait on that counter for the right time to hit you and then change the whole fight, my guy. That's the Gervonta Davis scripted. If Gervonta Davis could script the fight, that's the way he would make it happen, my guy. You cannot go in there with that attitude, Frank. Please don't. Derek James, he got to go in there on fire. He got to go in there on fire. You understand? He got to be running around like Michael Myers was when they set him on. Listen here, man. You understand? So, listen, man. Y'all know what this is, man. This was hilarious. Thank you, Gervonta. Thank you, Frank. I can't believe Frank Martin, you flinch, man. That's crazy, bro. That was bad, John. But oh, man. Oh, Lord. Y'all already know what this is, right? Deem by any means. And I holla at y'all.